Hello and welcome along and welcome back to Mercury Farm. We are down at the shop here because we're going to head over here and we're going to grab two pieces of kit that we're going to be using today. So first up is our new Windrow, which is going to be this wonderful class liner 2700. I really quite like this. I've given this a try out just quickly on another map. And yeah, it seems to work really well. So, and this is a double windrower, which helps us get the job done a lot quicker. Its options are basically without beacons and with beacons. If we bring the beacons up, there are all sorts of options for it. Personally, though, I'm going to get without the beacon lights. We are on a fairly small roads and everything here, so I think that works for us. So there we go. We're going to purchase that for 21,000. And the other item we're going to get, because we're going to need to use this today as well, is under Baling technology. We're going to get this, which is a Krone baler. So it comes with standard or wide tyres. We're going to go with standard. This is Krone Fortimer. And the great thing about this mod is this mod allows you to unload partial bales. So if you've got up to 2,000 litres, so if you've got 2,000 litres in this, you can unload a partial bale, which is absolutely brilliant. I really like that. Yeah, we're going to buy that as well. I believe, yeah, 70 horsepower, so we're all right for that too. And that is basically the two jobs that we have planned for today, is to row up our hay and then to bale it and bale our straw as well, in preparation for the cows to arrive next time, which is, yeah, 4 episodes in, and getting the cows is going to be absolutely brilliant. We still have quite a bit of money here. We can still borrow another 250,000. So we can easily get our cows and get them set up. So yeah, all go really, and all really in a really good position. We do still need to get a few other bits and pieces, of course. We still need seeders and things like that. But we're not looking at being too expensive. We only got one field so far. I'd quite like to pick up another field if I can. And we'll see if there's a field that's got a good crop in it that's going to earn us some money that we can pick up. Failing that, we can just go and do some work and do some contracting and get some stuff done with that. But yeah, I'm really quite liking this windrower, and we're going to give it a go, see how it works. So let's head up to the field. So here we are. These are the two fields that we did the hay on last time. So we're going to go around and do the headlands first on here, and then do the main body of the field. Should be a case that we can easily get this done fairly quickly with this. I'm not expecting to have to do many cuts, simply because this is a nice wide windrower, and as you can see, it moves at a good pace as well. So it's a bit like the tedder, where we managed to get through that fairly quickly last time. We've got the same thing here. We do, of course, have the baling to do, which might take us a little bit longer. I'm not getting very close to the edge with this. It's the only thing at the moment. So we might have to try and get our baler in there, or either try and go round quickly again and just clean this up at the end so that it makes it easier for our baler. But yeah, this, as you can see, does work a treat for this liner. And, basically, we're gonna have a good amount of hay off this, and this will be enough. So basically, hay and straw is going to be enough for us to get our cows started. Gives them something to eat, gives them something to drink, and means that we can basically get production going straight off. We can then build up to getting things like mixed ration. Yeah, we're just gonna pop around. Fence post there. I'm just going to pop around the edge of the field again, just because we have missed quite a bit. Let's lift that up. There we go. No, it's going to still hit the fence post. get my tractor in a better position. There we go. That should do it. Back down. Row this up and incorporate the engine just really down this side, which is fine. So what we can do is we can go down here, fix this up, and then once we've got around the corner and included all the stuff that we missed, because we missed quite a bit in this corner, we can go round. There we go, like so. And then we'll start down the far end with our lining. Yeah, get that up. So up and off. And we're up the rest of the field. So yeah, this is working superbly well. I've also updated my odd Fendt tractor. That had an update, I noticed, in the last couple of days. So I've grabbed that, and that has added some new wheel specs onto it, which I really quite like. Yeah. Although I didn't keep them, but it was a really nice setup that it sort of loaded into the game with this time. These really do turn sharply, these windrows. So I'm going to get the rest of this field rowed up, and then we'll go back up to the shop and we'll go and get our baler. So we're nearing the end of our first field at this point. It's gone quite well, actually. I'm really pleased. They've rowed up. This windrower works really, really well. So it's very nice to have a windrower that's separate from the base game ones, and sort of fits in with what we're doing here with our equipment like that. So we're doing, we sort of got Crone and Class as our ancillary equipment here. So it's mixing it up, but at the same time it's keeping to a theme, which is kind of the thing that. So I know I said last time that I'd put up a poll, and it was very much, mix it up. But there were a few people in there who did want me to sort of try and use the same brand across various bits. So I'm trying to sort of meet it in the middle, and go, right, I want to get maybe one or two brands and go from that kind of perspective and things like that. So that's kind of my plan as far as using brands on this map at the very least goes. We're going to mix it up a little bit, but at the same time, not just limit ourselves to having one item from a specific brand. Especially as we have a thing. But I'm trying a bit like that. And I'm also trying to mix it up with mods and in-game stuff as well. Because I don't want to be using just mods or just in-game. I want to be using both, which is a perfect example of why we have this case in here. I mean, this is our workhorse tractor on the farm, and it is one of the default, or sorry, one of the base game tractors, which just makes it really useful to have about. Something that we know works, and at the same time it looks good. I really like the look of this Maxim 125, and we haven't really used case on the channel much so far in FS19, so I wanted to use a case on here as well. I did have a mad idea in FS17 to create a David Brown anniversary edition of one of these, and I went so far as trying to mod one in changing the textures and things, and then discovered how fractured the textures were at the time, and how difficult it would be to do that. Maybe something I have another go at in FS19. It'd be quite cool to have a tractor like that. Not an imaginary tractor that still fits in with the brand. A bit like the Fiat Centrino, which I think is part of the reason why I like that tractor so much. It really represents the idea that an old brand that no longer has tractors being made can have an anniversary edition like that, and and have something really cool like that. So I'd love to see an anniversary edition of David Brown. Would be awesome. I don't hold out much hope there. Partly because, of course, it doesn't exist in real life. Right, there we go. Turn that off. And we'll head over here and start doing the inside of the field. We should get a decent number of bales off these two fields. I'm quite pleased with the size of the pile of the hay. It's a good sized pile. Right, we're going to create a straight windrow here. And that should then, that then gives us something to work from. The rest of the field. Turn it around. Finish off this end first. Like so. It's just a lot of manoeuvring to try and get these windrows as straight as possible. And then we're going to bale up the outer edge of the field first, and then we'll come and bale in the inner side. Ooh, this is going to take a little bit from the windrows at the sides, I think. Yeah, it is. That's all right. Not as much as I was expecting it to. And to head back down the field, we'll go here. That will then allow us to go and do that little bit in the corner quickly. But yeah, this field is slightly smaller than the other one, so it works a little bit better from that point of view. And up. Right, so once again, we will get this field finished off, and we'll go and park this up in the yard, and then head down to the shop and grab our baler. Okay, so last strip in the main part of the field, and then what we're going to do, I'll leave a little strip that way. Oh, maybe we can, no, not quite. And what we're going to do is go and drop this off at the main farmyard, and then go and get our new, go get our baler, go pick our baler up from the shop. We should be in a position where, oh, whoa. This time we can. Well, what we're going to do is we've got the small coon bale stacker mod available to us. So what I think we're going to do is next time we're going to go and get our cows, and then we're going to use the bale stacker to sort of collect up our bales. We do of course need to bale the straw on our field as well. I'm going to do these two. I'm going to do this last bit sort of across here like this, just so that it's so that they're longer rows for us to get. This thing really does turn quickly. If you're not careful, it runs away really, really fast. Right, let's get that backed up there. Get this last row. There we are. Bring it in here. After that, then works for us. Right, let's go drop this off at the yard. I'm going to grab our baler. So over here. I'm not sure I've shown much of the yard yet. I'm not sure. I think we've done mostly done our work in here, and I've sort of gone back to the yard to put stuff away afterwards. So I'm going to bring you guys in here this time. I really, really do like the cow yard on this. It's a great looking yard, this. And there's our odd fence that we've got on here. I'm going to put this, because we should be able to turn this at quite a steep angle because of the way this way the wheels work on this. Yeah, look at that. So this will easily go in this shed. In fact, we've turned too far. It's already turning too quickly. There we go. Yeah, look at that. That's almost at 90 degrees. That's going to be a pain to get out of that, but it's in. So we'll leave that there like that, and we'll head down to the shop, and we'll go and grab ourselves our baler. So we've grabbed our baler. It's a Krone Fortima V 1500. And we're actually going to start off here. We're going to go back and do our straw first. Because this needs doing as well as our hay, hay bales do. So let's pull it out, turn it on, drop it down, and away we go. And this should, yeah, so we need these straw bales as much as we need the hay bales. Again, works really, really well on this Krone baler. Just going to go around and get these done. There we are. Ooh, now that one, unload. And yeah, nice good round bales on here. So as I said, this will unload anything over 2,000. Whether it creates, ooh, turn my bale off. Whether this creates anything over, whether this creates a bale with that, or whether this does something else, you know, just puts a pile of straw or something out, I don't know. Looking at that bale, having rolled into that corner and the steepness of this field though, one thing is for certain, I am going to have to back around and unload these bales in such a way as to avoid the bales rolling. So it's going to be a little bit of careful unloading on this field. So basically back up. Oh wow, there is no good direction to unload that bale. I'm going to have to do it in the middle of this, like so. Hopefully we'll be able to get around later. But otherwise that's just going to roll straight down the field. And there we go, so up the edges. It's, yeah, I'm really liking this baler. This is a good little baler. But we should, yeah, that's going to do us well on the farm. And it is getting through this, it's got a good working speed. We're going at sort of 11 miles an hour up the hill. To be going at this kind of speed is good, especially with our little case. As I said, this is a really good all-round track to this, and I think there's a sort of a shiny special edition version of it that I was tempted to get, and then went, oh no, I think I'm just going to go with the base in-game one because I want to try out the base in-game one. Yeah. Sounds nice too. Right, so we go up to the corner here, stop, lift our pickup. It looks cool too. I really do like the look of this. Alright, there we go, and round, and down, and through. There we go. So yeah, actually this field, looking at it, should be fairly flat for most of what we're doing. It's just that bottom bit. If we have to unload any bales down the bottom, if we watch that, you see that bale stays put. So if we want to unload any down the bottom, that's where we've got to watch it. That's where we need to keep an eye on it. But even then, you know, it's only this very last little bit beyond sort of the headland area that has the issue. And a little bit that we may have to pick up later if we're close to a full bale. The great thing about a round baler, of course, as well, is the whole thing that you can turn it off once you've got a full bale, and then you don't need to worry about the sort of small excess of the field. Unload that. And away we go. Right, so let's get the rest of this field baled, and then we can go and get some work done with the hay bales. So we're on our last 3 rows now. Gone very well. A good number of bales off here. I think we are running out of time though. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get the hay bales. I'll get those done off camera. I'll get those done before next time. And then what we're going to do is we will collect up the bales and everything next time. And we will get our cows. And 4 episodes into this series, we will get started on the cows, which is something I really, really want to do. We're in a position where we should make money off the cows straight off. And it's quite nice on a map like this, where you've got smaller fields, where you can sort of hit the ground running like this. I quite like that, and so yeah, that's very much what we're going to do. We are going to get our cows next time, as well as getting all of these bales collected up, and that will be a job well done. And we'll be moving on. We'll be making some good progress on here, which is always a good thing. We've got a good number of straw bales off here, so that's going to be useful to us as well. And yeah, we're just going to finish off this last row, which is absolutely brilliant. This is, yeah, we got a good number of straw bales off here. Before we finish, we will have a quick look and see exactly how many bales we have got. We're going for a bit then without unloading our bale. So let's back up. Put that bale there. There we are. We should be able to get back onto the row, hopefully. Yeah, there we are. Oh, will we get a full bale off here? We should do. I'm quite hopeful of that. If not, we do have some straw in the corner. Although this will be a good chance for us to test our ability to unload this baler when it's not actually full. So we'll grab the last few remaining bits of straw in this corner, which is not going to give us a full bale. Now I'm wondering, is it going to give us just a pile of straw, or is it going to give us an actual bale? Let's find out, shall we? So, is there a unload unfinished bale? There we go. Wow. So yeah, so we have a bale that isn't a full bale, and you can unload it. That's pretty cool. We'll have to remember which of our bales that one is. But yeah, that's a non-full bale, so that is absolutely brilliant. We'll turn our baler off then at this point, like so, and we'll take the help menu off. And really, that is where we're going to end this video. So all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos and live streams from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.